All right, let's get the show on the road. This is Roger Lloyd from the carpet cleaning world. And this is the Tuesday night revolution show for the carpet cleaning world. Actually, for the carpet cleaning industry. And tonight, we're going to discuss, do you want a market or do you want a system? See, you know, anyone can help you do some marketing. Marketing is basically putting something out there to the marketplace to see who's going to contact you or who's going to be interested in what you have to offer. And that's nothing wrong with that. But I want to tell you something. It's nice to make a couple dollars today. And yes, we have a lot of guys that like to post that they have good weeks, good months, and things like that. But is it reoccurring? And are they showing you that they're having a good week every week? See, that's marketing. Like, you know, I just was looking at one of my, someone else's group, and they were talking about some pretty postcards and things like that. And don't get me wrong, they were nice looking postcards. But you're sending out a mass quantity. You're sending out like what, a couple thousand of them. And there's no idea. Like, you're just shooting to the masses. You're sending out 2,000 postcards and you're just hoping that, you know, that these people are going to get the postcard. You're hoping that they're going to like it. And then you're hoping that they call you. Well, see, I don't know about you, but see, I heard another saying. I heard it's not how many you hit. I heard it's who you hit. So knowing that, do I just want to send out a ton of postcards to an area, even though it might be a quality area or whatever? But you have to understand, you got to think about this. Now you're sending a bunch of postcards out to a nice area. Most people that live in nice homes, they don't really go off the postcards and things like that. They go off of referrals. They want to see a demonstration. They want to see what they're getting because they invested so much in their home and so much in the type of lifestyle that they have. But that's marketing. And yes, I market that way too. I'm not sending maybe a postcard out to these people, not at first, not the first time around. I'm going to do something more. I'm going to send them a letter that introduces me, that shows them what I have to offer. I'm going to expose my knowledge to them by going in there, giving them a carpet inspection. And you know what else? They're going to appreciate this because somebody just didn't shove postcards all down their throat. But let me ask you this. So let's say you do shove the postcards down their throat. How many of your competitors are doing the same thing? I mean, it's like, what differentiates you from your competition? The color of your postcard, or how many nice little spring birds or something are floating around? Are you kidding me right now? Come on. And I know what you guys are saying. Hey, Roger, man, don't be knocking the postcards, man. I do pretty good on the postcards. So you can save all that. No, actually, you can. Because if you're doing pretty good on the postcards, imagine how good you would do if you followed a system. Now, here we go again. Hey, Roger, man, you know, I'm getting tired of this carpet cleaning world stuff. I think I'm ready to quit. Just because we don't follow your system, we supposed to not be able to make it. I make good money, man. Like, I don't need all that. And all that residual maintenance plan stuff, I don't need all that either. Then you don't really have a business. You have a high-class hobby. And I know you're offended by that. And I'm sorry to tell you the truth. I didn't make the wheel. I just like to watch it turn. I just like to watch it turn. Roger Lloyd sells systems. When you guys call me, when you guys ask me, hey, Roger, I was watching, I see all these flyers you got up. Them flyers are real colorful. Them flyers are nice. My question is to you, the flyers are nice. Did you read them? Oh, no, I just saw the guys that be bragging about them on the group or whatever. They're nice. No, thank you. I will thank you. But did you read them? I told you no. Oh, okay. Calm down. Take it down a notch. Well, what makes them so nice? The colors they are? I mean, like the pictures and all, like, they nice. All right. We not going to get you all flabbergasted and all upset. Thank you again for them being nice. But see, that's not it, guys and ladies. He doesn't even know what the flyers are saying. He doesn't even know what the system is about. But he's about to give me some money. Keep your money if you're not trying to systemize. Guys, I'm trying to, and ladies, I'm trying to explain to you. Listen, it has to be a system from beginning to end. The two-sided flyer is only part of the system to get you to the $1,500 per week, the $3,000 in 2 weeks, the $4,500 in 3 weeks, and then the $6,000 a month consistently. And see, right now it's a profit projection because you haven't made it yet. But after you do it, then it's going to become a profit margin because you don't want to fall below that. See, that's the system. But that's only part of the system that makes it work. The two-sided flyer only is part of the system that makes it work. Now, another thing. You can go and mail out 2,000 postcards if you want to, but what's on the postcard? Is the only thing that's on the postcard is some colors and some birds and all like flying or whatever because it's springtime, and then what, like you have some carpet cleaning tips on the postcard or something like that. Now wait before you guys be like, hey Roger, man, don't be knocking them. Listen, here, let me explain something to you. I'm not saying that you do not want to give your clients some carpet cleaning tips. But let's think about this. Do you want to put it on a postcard and all before you meet them? Or do you want to wait till they call you and you get in front of them and then you blow them away with your knowledge? See, this is what I'm saying to you. And like, see, the thing is, if you just put carpet cleaning tips on it and you don't, talk about anything else, you are just displaying that you're a carpet cleaner. They're not going to think about you cleaning tile and grout. They're not going to think about you cleaning furniture. They're not going to ever think about you cleaning air ducts, and mattresses is clearly out the question. See, this is what I mean about a system. You didn't think it all the way through. You saw some pretty postcards. You got them from someone whose name is a little bit known out there, and you just ran with it. You just ran with it. Well, if he's doing it and he's known, it's got to work. No. No, the guys are calling me saying they like my flyers. And then when I ask them one question, what did they like about it? They're stumped. I mean stumped. So you're willing to pay me for something that you don't even understand, that you don't know what, and it may or may not work. That is marketing. That is marketing without a system. The flyers are only half of the battle. But the flyers, let's look at this. Do you want to fly? Do you want to send a postcard out with some carpet cleaning tips on it and an offer on it? Or do you want to guarantee your success with what you're mailing out or passing out, which has one thing for your client, because it's designed for your client? It has options. See, on the two-sided flyer of mine, since you guys really don't know what it's about unless you purchased it, on one side it talks about low moisture. On the other side it talks about hot water extraction. See, right then and there, I'm educating my potential market to do one thing. Learn that there's more than one concept of carpet cleaning, and then giving them options. See, giving them options is way more productive in marketing than just giving them tips. So you have to understand this. This is a systematic approach. So they will call me and be like, listen, I'm looking at one side of the flyer. It's talking about low moisture, VLM. What in the world is that? And then I'm looking at the other side. It's talking about truck mounted hot water extraction. I think I know what that is, but what's the difference? And I don't even know what my carpets need. I'm just looking at these prices. I'm looking at the flyer, and I know I need my carpets clean. Well, I'm glad you asked, and thank you very much for asking. Now, let me try to help you out. Now, let me ask you this. Hot water extraction is your deep clean. But that's not even all we have. We also have our scrub and steam, which is our restorative carpet cleaning. We just didn't put that on the flyer because we wanted you to understand the two different. Scrub and steam cleaning are very similar, except the scrub and steam gives the carpet a little bit more agitation while it's also steaming your carpet to extract, to do the one thing, to clean the second largest filter in your home. See, it just educates the client. Now, once you get in the door, I have a folder that I give my clients. Now, that has the carpet cleaning tips in it and all of that. But why on God's good earth would I want to give them some tips before I even got them to understand why they need their carpets hot water extracted? I mean, do you understand why they need the low moisture cleaning once a year after the hot water extraction so the carpets don't have to be all wet twice a year? Like, are you listening to me? It's a systematic approach. But then that's still only half the battle. At the same time, we're putting out the Facebook advertising. You guys have seen the Facebook ads that I make. A lot of you guys advertise on Facebook as it is. You need that. But you don't need to advertise 20 miles around you. You don't need to advertise 30 miles around you. You need to advertise 10 miles around you. And you need to advertise at least $20 a day. You need to boost the post. But not just any post. I showed you my Facebook ad. I'm not going to get into all that tonight. If you haven't seen that video, then you need to scroll back and see it. It's only going to benefit you. But it still splits it down. I have a very low moisture package. I have a steam cleaning package. And then I have a scrub and steam package. All drawn out. 3 different prices that does one thing. Makes them decide to call me because they're going to choose me, or me. How many other carpet cleaners in my area are even doing it that way? This is what I'm trying to tell you. It's a systematic approach that just gets them to do one thing. Get the phone to ring. Now, I got one question for you. For the other people that's telling you to use postcards and do this and do that, can they explain a systematic approach how their marketing is going to do one thing? Get the phone to ring? Or are they going to tell you how pretty the postcards are and how you have to send out so many of them? I'm not going to tell you that. I'm not going to tell you that because that's not a system. I'm not going to tell you to send, if I tell you to send out 2,000 postcards, you best believe you better be able to handle about 1,000 calls. I'm going to say it again. If I tell you to mail out 2,000 postcards, you better be ready to handle 1,000 customers calling you. Because I'm not taking a sawed-off shotgun and just spraying everybody. I'm going to take a little Glock 9 and I'm going to put boop, boop, boop. And that's it. I want to pick them off one by one. See, it's up to you now. See, the industry is changing now. You have to decide if you want to change with it or if you're going to let the young guys that are listening to me walk all up and all over you because you're stubborn and you just don't want to, what's this guy know? Well, if you're listening to me and if you're hearing what I'm saying, you'll know exactly what I'm saying. I'm saying that it's time to stop shooting blanks. It's time to stop shooting in the dark. What I'm explaining to you is it's time for you to stop just making so many postcards because it's springtime. It's time for you to stop just not getting maintenance plans, just saying thank you, getting a check or credit card, and walking through the door. The job is not over until you are walking out the door with a maintenance plan. But see, you have to crawl before you can walk. And see, let me ask you this, for instance. If there is a dirty dollar bill laying on the ground and you have a clean dollar bill in your pocket, are you not going to pick that dollar bill up? Or are you just going to step over it and say, that's a dirty dollar, I don't want it? Well, you leave it there. I'm going to pick it up. I'm going to pick it up and then I'm going to spend it right next to the clean dollar bill. So let me explain why I said that. For you guys that say, oh, I'm a high-end carpet cleaner. I don't even go after them low-end homes. I don't even do that. I don't do it. You know why? You know why? Because you haven't thought of how you're going to market to them to get their dollars too. They have carpets. They need you just like the high-end needs you. They do know they're not going to be able to pay you like the high-end will, but why leave all that money on the table? See, let me explain something to you. You can go into a financially challenged neighborhood and you can see on the outside, oh my God, I'm going to run in the house. I'm scared I'm going to get shot. But once you get in the house and they shut the door and you're looking all around, like you got to be kidding me right now. All these beautiful flat screen TVs, beautiful furniture, a nice raw iron bed upstairs in the bedrooms, and all these nice appliances in the kitchen. And you're like, wait a minute. I just ran from my car to your house. I get in the house. You living like Rockefeller up in here. See, I'm going to tell you why. Thanks to Aaron's and thanks to Rent-A-Center, they figured it out. See, they want you to be able to still live the same way like someone that lives in an upscale home, but you're going to pay them. You're going to pay them more than what the upscale people pay, but you have an opportunity to pay every 2 weeks to rent some good furniture, appliances, bedding, and everything else from Aaron's and Rent-A-Center. Because they want you financially challenged folks to still know that because you're working hard, and yeah, you might not be able to buy things in bulk, but you can still have the nicer things in life as long as you don't miss a payment. Because as soon as you don't miss a payment, they're going to be waiting for you after work. They're going to be waiting for you at 4 o'clock in the morning to come outside. They're going to be waiting on you to get their stuff back. But the point is, they figured it out how to still help the financially challenged people to still be able to live high scale inside their homes. So, what is Roger Lloyd telling us all this for? I'm glad you asked. Because I have a two-sided flyer that has low moisture, VLM, on one side of it. On the other side, I have the hot water extraction. So, therefore, when you approach these people and you set these flyers on their doorstep, they're scratching their head. They're on Facebook. They're trying to figure out, wow, all these specials, I don't get it. So you know what happens? That leads them to do one thing. That leads them to call you. That leads them to call you. And now you can sit back and you can explain to them what all this is about and their different options. So what I just did was the same thing Rent-A-Center and Aaron's did. I gave the financially challenged neighborhoods an opportunity to still have a piece of the best. That's what I did. Now, for all you guys that say, oh, you can see everything that Roger Lloyd talk about is on the open internet. You don't have to, he's not telling you nothing new. You tell me anybody. I challenge anyone. You tell me anybody that just told you what I just told you, and I will come publicly and tell you I was wrong. I'll do that. But you're not going to be able to find nobody. So good luck with that. But I will announce it publicly that I was wrong. Now, this is your next question. I hear all that, Roger, but that sounds like a bunch of bait and switch. So you got these financially challenged prices, but then you gonna go gut the people that live in the gated communities and the nicer homes. Not at all. Not at all. Because if they call me off of Facebook, I would never put one of these flyers in their neighborhood, so they would have to hear about me off of social media with those prices. I would tell them that we would be happy to honor the weekly daily specials. That's right. Those prices are only from 9 to 5, Monday through Friday, to guarantee that my schedule stays full. But then, if I get someone that calls from a nicer home or an upscale home, I'm going to simply say, now these are our weekly daily specials. We also have carpet cleaning packages that you might be more interested in. Oh, really? Well, what is that? I'm so glad you asked. Let me explain. Well, with these packages, we have a Spring Fresh Quick Clean package, which is our cheapest of the three packages. We have our Healthy Deep Fresh Clean package, and then we have our BioClean Signature package. And what I can do for you, instead of trying to go over this over the phone with you, I would be happy to offer you an in-house free consultation where you can look over this, and this way I could look over your carpet. I could suggest what package I think you would like, and you can tell me if you're interested. And if nothing more, you can take us up on one of our weekly daily specials. How does that sound, Mrs. Johnson? That's game over. That's game over. That's game over. You can tell me, Roger, that's bait and switch. You can tell me, Roger, that's too much. Well, then you're just not a businessman or a businesswoman. Because, listen, any money left on the table is your fault. I just told you my strategy, my system, my philosophy to not just get some of the money, to not just get the upscale money, but how to get all the money. And that is what Roger Lloyd's marketing is all about. I'm not going to teach you how to just go to the upscale or middle class. I'm not going to teach you how to just stay with the low class. I'm going to teach you how to strategize and systemize to get everyone that wants their carpets cleaned by you, because you were the only one smart enough to give them nothing but options. See, let me tell you something. Marketing is marketing. Sales is sales. and then trying to retain a client or give them tips comes after the initial. I'm not putting all that on no postcard. I'm not sending out 2,000 postcards and hope somebody reads my carpet cleaning tips and decides to call me, or they like the color of the flyer or the postcard and they decide to call me. That's not systematic. That is shooting in the dark, hoping you hit a target. And I'm not saying that you're not going to ever hit none, but it's more people that waste. Because everyone is thinking the same way. Everyone is just trying to say, oh, I got this much money. Let me see how many postcards I can get out. Let me see how many flyers I can get out. It has to be, if you are doing that, it has to be a system. Let me tell you this. After you get the postcards out, after you get the letters, the flyers out, after you get the job, let's say they do call. Let's stretch this out a little bit. Let's say they do call. Good for you. Let's say you get the job. Great for you. Let's say you had a $5,000 week. Ding, ding, ding. That's phenomenal for you. But let me ask you one question. Yeah, this is the part that you're like, oh, here you go. Come on, Roger, man. I was liking what you were saying. Now you got to go negative. No. Now I have to go to the next step because it's a system. After you made that $5,000 that 1 week, how many of those people did you retain? In other words, how many of those people did you reschedule? And if you didn't reschedule them, how many of those people did you get on a maintenance plan where they're getting ready to give you money every month again and again and again? What I'm trying to explain to you is, with the system, you will soon come off the marketing roller coaster. Now, for all of you guys that could even say that that's wrong or that's negative or you don't want to hear it, then what are you in business for? You have a hobby. You don't have a business. A business grows from its infancy stage to its adult stage if it's done right. See, this is why I put up there the other day about a vision. A vision is a preview to your purpose. And then someone put up there, that doesn't make any sense. Are you kidding me right now? How does that not make any sense? Let me say this to you again. A vision is a preview to your purpose. Your purpose is not running your business. Your business is a vehicle to get you to your purpose in life. I know this is getting deep, and a lot of you guys man, all I wanted to hear was about some carpet cleaning. I thought you was going to talk about marketing and systems. You getting all like biblical and talking all this No. That's sad if you're not trying to get to your purpose. Let me tell you guys something. I'm going to share a very personal thing with you right now. I have been in this business 28 years. And it wasn't until I started educating the carpet cleaning industry that I felt like I met my purpose. I enjoyed carpet cleaning. I did. I enjoyed turning those words into money. I still do every day. But it wasn't until I started talking to you. It wasn't until you guys called me up. I had a 21-year-old man call me tonight. He has no children. He's ready. He's fresh, right? He's been watching my videos on YouTube. And he just made me so happy. I am so just drained from talking to burnt out, negative carpet cleaners every day. But for him to call me up, just hungry, just wanting a piece of the American pie, just wanting to start fresh. And he said, you know, Roger, I listen to you. I'm not even going to mention the other ones he listened to. But he said I had to think of who I wanted to follow. And I'm honored. I'm honored that he decided to follow me. So you know what? Do you know what my purpose is? It's not to go out and clean Miss Johnson's house tomorrow. It's not about collecting Miss Johnson's payment. It's about making sure that I don't let this 21-year-old man that's fresh off the grill, that's just ready to go out and start cooking, and he chose the carpet cleaning industry, and he chose to listen to me. It is my purpose in life to make sure that I do and I tell him and I lead him and I guide him right. Now, if you guys don't like what I'm saying, if you can't handle it, you can click out, and I thank you for staying as long as you did. But that is also in your life too if you're going to stay. The cleaning business is only your vehicle to get you where you're supposed to be in your life, which is your purpose. Don't go to the graveyard. Don't die leaving so much potential behind. Don't you know the graveyard is the wealthiest place on earth? Because so many people left so many things undone. Oh, I'm going to do this, honey. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. Well, now you're dead. You didn't do none of it. So now what? You know what, John Harris? He posted today. He said someone said to him, "Why am I always smiling?" John Harris is always smiling. I like seeing John's posts. I know he's going to be smiling. I don't know what he got going on, but I know he's going to be happy about it. You know what? See, that's not a negative. He has a positive outlook on life. Yes, he's in the cleaning business, but he has a positive outlook on life. See, what you guys have to understand is you don't want to limit your challenges. You want to challenge your limits. Don't you understand? Don't you know? I get on this every week. Don't you know how I even got popular or famous at this? It wasn't because this is one-on-one. How to use the Rotovac. This is 2-on-2. Why the mighty T-Rex is considered one of the best rotary jet extractors. No. You know how I got popular on here? Because I tell you what you don't want to hear. I take it down here inside places that you don't want to talk about. But you're like, man, he just hits it on the nail every time. I either hate him or I love him. But I'll never be the same because now I know someone else is going through what I went through or what I'm going through every day. And they're not ashamed and they're not afraid to speak it out into the carpet cleaning world. But you know what the good thing is? See, I don't like telling you a problem without giving you a solution. Because, see, a friend doesn't tell you what all your problems are without coming up with a solution. But I came up with one better for you. Is everyone listening? I came up with a system that now you can target the financially challenged and make some money. You can target the wealthy off and make some money. And then, if you choose to, you can have some happy employees on the way. But most of all, you won't wake up every day negative because it will be work and not just a job. And just like I told you the other day, a job is something you get paid for. But work is something you were born for. See, we were born to work. What do you say when someone is getting on your nerves? You don't say, you know what, I'm going to get away from you right now. I'm going to my job. No, that don't even sound right. You know what you say? You say, you know what, I'm going to get away from you right now. Well, where are you going? I'm going to work. Because, see, work is something that you were born to do. Now, you can have a 12-hour day working a job, or you could try to just put your pride to the side and you can listen to me and you can have work. You can enjoy your work. You could have employees enjoy their work. You could have clients that will soon be members on your Roger Lloyd's revolutionary residential maintenance program that will be happy to do one thing. give you money every month to take care of the second largest filter in their home. Now, I know you guys didn't do it. You said, I ain't paying for this. I mean, you going too far, Roger. I ain't paying for this. But you're getting this. This is called the carpet cleaning world revolution. I started this in 2017. I told you I was going to continue this in 2018. And now we have young men, Andre Brown, Courtney Lee, Chandler Thompson, Landis Turner, and soon to be so many more that are going to take the baton after I'm finished in the next 10 years or so, and they're going to take the baton and they're going to run with it, and they're going to finish what I started. And just maybe, if you can put your pride to the side, you can jump on board and enjoy the ride. It's nothing nicer than waking up on a winter day on the East Coast knowing that there's no phone calls coming in. It's too cold. It's snow on the ground. It's everything that's going to keep someone from calling you to get their carpets cleaned. But you don't have to worry about that because you have so many members on your revolutionary residential maintenance program that are going to be paying your bills. No, you're not going to make as much money as you would on a summer day, but you know what? You will be able to pay your bills every month. That will keep your hair from getting gray as mine faster than it's time. If I had someone when I was 21 years old that taught me how to get residual income every month, that taught me how to go after the financially challenged and then slowly grow into the upscale homes and just blend it all in and not leave any money on the table. Man, are you kidding me right now? I would be making, well, I am driving the Benz, but I would have been driving the Benz by the time I was 25. I wouldn't have had to wait till I'm darn near 50 to be driving the Benz. Listen, it's up to you. It always was. Now, what you going to do about it is the question. Because, see, right now, I don't know why. I did get some inboxes. I take that back. I did get quite a few during this video. But if you're not the person that inboxed me, and you just heard what I said, and you stood through this whole video, or most of it, what's going on? You're not ready yet. And that's fine. But I'll tell you this. For the guys that's going to come join us in August, the 29th and the 30th, your life is going to forever change. Now, once again, what you do with the information is up to you. But I'm not going to sit in there and I'm not going to be talking about one-on-one, how to extract carpet. That's not what the conference is about. That's why I stress on all the advertisements that this is not a convention. Yes, I'm going to have the toys there. Yes, Soap Daddy and I and CTI are going to be having chemicals there because we have to. Because, that just gives you that warm and fuzzy feeling. If you're spending all this money to come out here, you want to see if you can win a Rotovac Shear Dry. You want to see if you can win Soap Daddy's lot of chemicals. You want to see if you can win my CTI lot of chemicals. You want to go home, see if you won something. That's fine. That's okay. And yeah, I'm going to have my Mighty toys there. I'm going to have my Rotovac family there. You're going to get to see me do what I do. And you can play with them if you want. But all of this is to get you, not to your purpose, but to get your vehicle running. You know how when you put your car in the shop, You want them to fix the brakes. You want them to change the oil. You want them to check the check while to see the check engine light is on. See, if your business isn't flowing in an adult stage and you don't have maintenance plans, till your check engine light is on. Just that's your check engine light. And you know how we just try to put a piece of black tape over it, or we try to act like we don't see the little yellow light glide, especially at nighttime. And the little yellow light be like, hey, I'm the check engine light. I know you see me. And you see, I used to go through that a little bit. Yeah, not no more though. No. But the point is, when that check engine light is on in your business, you can ignore it like you're trying to ignore me, or you can keep going left, or you can look at me and you can do what's right for you and your business. I am part of the carpet cleaning revolution. I don't care who you are or what you think, because what I'm saying is positive for the industry, not for me. I'm already doing it. Are you kidding me right now? I told you, my purpose is to make sure that young 21-year-old man that called me today, as long as he decides to listen to Roger Lloyd's marketing, he will have a maintenance plan that's out of this world, that guys that have been in the industry for 20 or 30 years are still scratching their dome. He'll be like good old Chandler Thompson. He'll be able to decide if he want to spend $85,000 for a truck mount if he choose to. But he'll have options. And that's what I'm trying to tell you. You can stop what you're doing and stop just marketing and start a system now. You don't have to leave no money on the table. It's just no excuse. And I'm not going to charge you thousands of dollars like Joe Polish and Howard Partridge did me 20-something years ago. I just want a little money. You know why? Because good old Heath Ledger, the Joker, before he died, God bless his soul, what did he say in the Batman movie? He said, if you got something good, you should never give it away free. So, what makes me better than Heath Ledger? I got something good, so I'm not going to give it away free. But let's think about it for 5 minutes. Man, if you do listen to me, it's curtains for you. You don't have to worry about a true downtime. Because as long as your bills are getting paid, yeah, you're not going to have all that overabundance money that month. But guess what? Your car payment will be paid. Your mortgage will be paid. You'll be able to put groceries in your house. You'll be able to feel like, you know what? I'm running a real business because I ain't go out all month and all my bills are still paid. How many cleaners have you ever met that can say that? All right, it's time. This is Roger Lloyd from the carpet cleaning world. It's 2018. It's truly the year of the vision, where residual income should be your only decision. Hey now, I want to thank you. And then this Friday night on Roger Lloyd's Friday Night Insights, I'm going to tell you what the title is now, because I want you to go to bed and I want you to sleep on it. Friday Night Insights is titled True Lies. And I'm not talking about good old Arnold Schwarzenegger true lies. I'm talking about the carpet cleaners' true lies. The lies that we tell ourselves to make us feel good, to get us to the next day. But they're truly lies. Okay? Yeah, getting a little excited there. But listen. It's on you. It always was. And it always will be. What are you going to do about it? You can inbox me right now. Yes, I have quite a few of you now. And yes, I have the Carpet Cleaning World Elite. But I have coaches now. People that are trained underneath me to know my system because they purchased it and they listen to me all day long. And they're trained to do one thing: Find out where you are in your business right now and get you to that $6,000 a month profit projection that will soon turn to a $6,000 profit margin. And then guess what? You are going to take over the upscale neighborhoods to get them on maintenance plans. But you have to start crawling before you can ever walk. And even if you're telling yourself this is part of the True Live video, what you talking about, Roger? I've been doing this 10 years. I don't need somebody to come in. Yes, you do. Unless you can tell me that you're making $6,000 consistently or more every month. Every month. You need this system. You need one of my coaches to coach you to get you there. And then if you want to drop off after that, that's up to you. But don't lie to yourself, because that's truly a lie. Unless you are guaranteed that you're making $6,000 per month. Every month, you need the Roger Lloyd's marketing system. Or you don't. But if you want to feel like you're running a business and you're getting it out of its infancy stage, I suggest you inbox me soon. The longer you wait, it'll never come. You do realize that, right? I'm going to go here. I'm going to end it on this one. I'm from Philly, which you guys should know. If you don't, I'm from Philadelphia area. In Rocky 3, he fought Mr. T. And then, he lost Mickey. So he was all messed up inside. And so Apollo decided to take over, and he decided to help good old Rock so he could take Mr. T out, right? And so he was training Rocky. And he was like, come on, Rock, what you doing, Rock? Why ain't you not focused? You're not focused. And so what did Rock say to Apollo? Tomorrow, tomorrow, tomorrow. So here, picture me as your Apollo. There is no tomorrow. Thank you and good night.